Welcome one and all to the second best Smash Bros tournament you've probably ever seen, assuming you've only seen one tournament before. Here we have the banner stakes, where I've pitted all my random amiibo that I had lying around that I've entirely forgot about, together in one tournament. And whoever wins will decide my profile banner. Also, I've added myself in there, because I didn't have enough amiibo to make it even. Well, without further ado, let us get the banner stakes started. Now, while this first match is loading up, against Breath of the Wild Horse Rider Link and Darkest Pit, which is he's the Breath of the Wild horse riding amiibo. That's what he does. Allow me to explain the rules. They should be generic 3-stock 7-minute tournament rules using only Omega and Alpha stages.
3, 2, 1,
Alright, let's see. Both of them really backing off, and ooh! Breath of the Wild Horse Rider Link getting in the first hit, followed by Darkest Pit, instantly making up that difference. Oh my goodness, he's really going for it. That's really what a 13 level difference does. 10 level difference. I can't read, I'm so excited. I did not check the levels of my amiibo ahead of time, so I have no idea that they just do aerials right next to each other. You can do these, guys. You can hit each other. They must be so caught up in the excitement and the stakes of this battle that they don't know what to do. Ooh, we get a first off-stage moment from Darkest Pit. However, he makes a swift recovery while immediately attacking his opponent. And then continuously trying. Go for a grab, takes Link off the stage, but he makes a swift recovery that Darkest Pit is unable to counter. Ooh, Link jumps into the grab, and we have another off-stage moment. Ooh, he barely misses, but due to that up special, he knocks his opponent away. And this smash attack from Darkest Pit leaves Link off the stage, flying away. Must be feeling the pressure at this moment. He levels up mid-fight. This might just be exactly what he needs in order to defeat Darkest Pit. Ooh, but it's not looking good. Going in for a full 1-stock lead that Darkest Pit has. It only seems to be growing, sirs. Oh, I'm so excited. I keep commentating like I have somebody else next to me. Isn't that right, Joe? I am all alone. Ooh. Going in for a great ledge grab attack from Link, going into whatever that was. Maybe they all need to get their eyesight checked. That's what happens when they get sit in a dark drawer for years on end. Oh boy. Whoa, a really nice combo throws Link off the stage. He's able to recover, but that throws Darkest Pit off the stage. Oh my goodness, he doesn't self-destruct, but he nearly did. Aerial attack from Link as they all settle down after that insane combo. Oof. And a down area of effect attack from Darkest Pit takes Link down another stock. Ooh, it's not looking good for them. Link's gonna have to really make up the difference. Ooh, but this could be it right here. Ooh, not quite, not quite. He needs to take a whole 2 stocks from him in order to even equal it up, Link. Ooh, so unless Link actually hits the guy right now, it's not going to look so good for Link's chances in this tournament. No way is he going to be the banner of my profile on YouTube. Oh my goodness! And with a jump right on the fall into that really well telegraphed attack, Darkest Pit takes the final stock as a surprise to mostly nobody. Good work, Darkest Pit. They all level up. And that is just the first of our many exciting rounds. Next up we have Red and Curbsters. I think Red is named after his shirt. Apparently I have a lot of Link amiibo. Like I really just have a lot of them. I don't know why. Now, if I remember correctly, from my days long ago, Curbsters was one of my favorite. However, he seems to only be level 38. Oof. But that should make a large difference against Red's 23. But who knows? Maybe Red can still make up the difference. It's very plausible. Ooh, especially given that he has the lead over Curbsters right now. Ooh, Curbsters needs to use his special abilities, and Red needs to not destruct himself with a bomb. Surprisingly, given the 15 level difference, it is super even. Ooh, and it seems like Red is experimenting a little with the bomb. Ooh, but he manages to blow himself up again. Maybe if he gets another level, he might figure it out. Ooh, when the bomb gets knocked away. It's still in play. Ooh, back in play. This bomb is scary, both parties. Trying to use it to their own advantage. Link as a bomb, and Kirby as a throwable projectile. Ooh, and he knocks it away just in time before it explodes. Good on you, Curbsters. And he takes the first stock. Ooh, but it's a very even contest. I'm on the edge of my seat just watching this. Oh my goodness, he almost gets taken out by rolling into them. Dodges the arrow. But he still gets thrown up into the air. Whew. If only one attack had been different, this entire game could have been changed. Ooh, perfect shield. Oh, gives a moment of respite for Link. Ooh, but it's not looking good for him. He doesn't seem to be able to take the stock off Curbsters. Ooh, I don't know what he has planned, but he best have a plan. It won't be good. Getting up in those up attacks from Curbsters. Taking away at his health very slowly, but steadily. More so than he is doing him against Curbsters himself. Oh, oh, nearly there. I thought Curbsters had locked a stock for sure. But instead, Curbsters, not fearful at all, nonchalantly tries to walk up to his opponent for a final blow on his stock. Will it work? No! Red season incoming! Whoa! Takes the stock off Curbsters. The stocks are even. Red can totally pull it around. Curbster's doing a taunt as Red pulls off the stage. Oh, Red trying to get in a cheeky attack there. Knowing that that's all he really can do. Knowing that he's down. One stock on Curbsters. Still totally possible to make up though, but can he figure it out? As he walks up to Curbsters, maybe he's trying to taunt him. But whatever his plan, it doesn't seem to be working. Curbsters in his preferred position directly behind the opponent when he doesn't know where Curbsters is. Red, do you know what to do? Ooh, shoots an arrow. Thought for sure he'd throw a bomb there given how much it was in play earlier. But maybe he realizes Curbsters knows how to defend against them and use it against Red himself. Takes a good ram there, evening up the percentages. And he finally gets a bomb off! Whoa. Whoa. Red really throwing it around here. Taking it back from Curbsters. Throwing up a bomb and maybe... No, the bomb gets thrown back at himself. It doesn't detonate fast enough. Yeah. He threw it too far. He has the right idea, but the wrong execution. But can he figure it out before the inevitable happens? Very soon. Curbsters really knowing how to throw around that item. Goodness. For a level 39, he's so skilled. When he blows himself up, but Curbs along with it, given the higher percentages, maybe it's just enough to take Curbs away. No. Red lets him get back on the stage. Oh my goodness. And he takes an attack from him when Curbsters isn't expecting it. Going for a stock. The stocks are even. But Red is at 100%. Any attack can take him down at this point. Red has to be very careful. Ooh. At any minute, Curbsters could end this. Ooh. Level up. Curbsters still walking nonchalantly. He doesn't have a fear in the world. Especially not against Red. Oh boy. Red really trying zoning tactics, preventing Curbsters from coming anywhere near him. Oh, but he gets near Curbsters and with a slight kick. The high percentage takes him off the edge. Curbsters is the winner. I never knew Amiibo fights could be so exciting. Oh boy. Oh, that's only match 2. Oh my goodness. Now we have another Link, Maker, which is the Super Mario Maker Amiibo, versus Breath of the Wild Arrow Link, which is him, but he has the arrow. I mean, it makes sense. Perhaps he'll use the arrow more often. Perhaps he'll know exactly what he's doing this time. Level 22 versus level 24. This is the first time the levels are actually pretty even. Really close to each other. Let's see how they get off at the start. Both trying zoning tactics, but going in a little closer is Maker. Given that Mario is more of a general attacking character, it only makes sense. Means Breath of the Wild Arrow Link will not be using his arrow specialties, but instead will be using his sword. We'll see how he adapts to that in the coming minutes. Ooh, good combo there by Maker. Throwing it up into the air and then using his up special attack. His up B, as I call it. Ooh. However, these jumps aren't looking too good for these guys. Whew. They seem to be getting into each other's attack range. Ooh. You see, that's the big difference between like a level 25 and a level 40 that we saw earlier. They know to stay out of each other's range. Because they know they'll get smacked in the back. And that could take them off the stage very easily. Ooh! As it just might have there. But Maker does not seem to be doing very well. Despite the easy challenge Breath of the Wild Arrow Link seems to be. Not even able to use his signature arrows. Ooh! And with a poorly timed jump by Maker, Breath of the Wild Arrow Link takes his stock, and he proceeded to teabag him. Will he continue to teabag him? Maybe. That will make Maker really annoyed and so more aggressive. But we'll have to see. Ooh, missing. Ooh. Oh, those up air attacks. For the Wild Arrow Link loving his teabags. Oh! Maker following the same. He is not phased by the teabags. Oh my goodness. Maker's even up the stocks. But he's still down a large percentages. Can't seem to figure out how to deal with those up strikes when he does his jump moves. Well, as the jump man, it only makes sense he'd do them. So he has to figure out a counter to them. But it's going to be hard to let go of his signature jump man move of jumping. Maker once again at a high stock percentage. Doesn't seem to be looking very good for him. At any moment, he could be taken off the stage and lose yet another stock. Ooh. 150% any move now will do it. Breath of the Wild Arrow Link only at 40%. Now up to 50 with that latest attack. Oh! And finally, at 170%, a long overdue stock take by Breath of the Wild Arrow Link. Maker's really gonna have to up his game here. Figure out how to stop those up air slashes. He knows how to dodge them, but he can't seem to get in, Maker. You know, Breath of the Wild Arrow Link must have really been training his swordsmanship whilst inside that random drawer he was in for years on end. That only makes sense, given how hard it is to see in there. The sword is the only thing you can train effectively. There's a dire miscalculation on Maker's end, not realizing how great Breath of the Wild Arrow Link would be at the sword. Maker at a very high percentage once more. Link teabagging in advance, knowing he's got the win. Very overconfident. But honestly, it looks like he's about to take it. It doesn't look good for Maker. Unless he can take another stock right here and now, I don't think it's gonna go very well. Even gaining another level, I think it is simply the experience of losing. Ooh. And as always, he's finished by an up strike after a signature jump. It seems the Jumpman was not able to overcome his fatal flaw and is lost to Breath of the Wild Arrow Link. A ferocious battle that one was. Whew. Let's take a look. Chebun? I haven't... What? Why did I name her that? I'm sure I had a very good reasoning, but I don't know. Versus Inkling, which is just normal named. Alright. Maybe this will be an exciting match. They are both level 50. Oh my goodness. They're on an even level. They should both know what they're doing. This, folks, is high-level gameplay. Inkling starting off with a glowing effect. Did I put some spirits on her or something? I thought I turned those off. But either way, Chebun getting off the first strikes. They're both being overly cautious on this map. Ooh, being very jumpy. Neither of them want to be hit. Like really at all. They're just not. They're not doing much. Inkling, I don't think, has done, like, any attacks. Like, really, Inkling could totally do an attack right now. But that allows Chebun to... Ooh, Inkling doesn't attack. Leveraging off Chebun's not knowing Inkling would do an attack there. It's like a setup maneuver. Ooh. Ooh, Chebun going for the combo. Only about 20%, but it means a lot given that we're already a minute in and only 40% has been taken in terms of percentage. Ooh. Finally a hit from Inkling, a solid one at that. But it's not enough to level the tides. But the tides are also really low right now. So it's anyone's game still. If anyone decides to be just a little more aggressive, I think they'll have the win in this contest. Ooh, with a well-timed shield there, Inkling seems to be continuously dodging these attacks. Like, really, it is... Like, I'm surprised how good Inkling is doing at dodging these. But Inkling needs to, you know, attack. That's probably a good thing to do. But whatever Inkling's doing, it seems to be working. At least well enough. Because the percentages are even. 5 minutes left. It's been 2 minutes and a collective 80% has been taken. Wow. Something tells me this match might go into sudden death. I might be here wondering why they aren't doing anything for 7 whole minutes. Who knows? Perhaps Inkling does want to go to sudden death. And it is her home turf. Ooh, a nice dodge, but on the go-around, Chebun cannot contest against Inkling's roller. Inkling, however, does not follow it up with anything. Instead, taking the small percentage that it gives her by herself. The roller. Chebun, healing? Somehow. I don't know what spirits I gave these people. but sure, if it helps, then... I guess I didn't ban performance-enhancing drugs. It'll be hard for the other contestants to win. But there's still very much a chance here. Given that I believe Inkling was #1 seed in this tournament. And this is the match, so, you know, it could be going better. However, I am realizing Chebon is now, has 20% higher percentage than Inkling. Now at halfway through the total time. Ooh. Oh well. A poorly timed guard recover from Inkling. How sad. Ooh. And the percentages have been equaled once again. Ooh, Chebon taking a lead there. Inkling not able to dodge these latest few attacks. Might need to plan to be a slightly more aggressive or something. Perhaps that's the plan, but Inkling just can't find an opening. So used to, you know, not having openings. Still, the percentages are quite even, though it is changing. Inkling up to 97%. Chebon thinking about going for the kill now. Must be looking at those kill options, thinking it through in her head. She was very aggressive on that edge guard. Ooh. Both opponents now, instead of, you know, running across the whole arena, they are opting to be close together, knowing that that will give them a greater advantage. 2 minutes left on the timer. If any of them take even one stock, it could be over just like that. Ooh. Inkling getting up real close, but not opting to do any attacks. It really means a lot here in these last 2 minutes. Ooh. An attack that just barely reaches. Inkling at a clean 100%. Could be killed at any moment, assuming Chebon gets a nice smash attack off. But will that happen? Ooh. And tide's nearly turned back into Inkling's favor there, but luckily, not quite for Chebon. Inkling standing still for a moment, analyzing her opponent in the last minute of the fight. Seeing what openings Inkling can get. Ooh, right there, that's the opening. It's a slight one, but one nonetheless. Chebon going for a grab. Ooh, off the stage, but Chebon not edge guarding in time. Inkling won 14%. He's very close there. Perhaps Inkling is, 122. If Inkling is looking to survive in this last 45 seconds. Oh, and a grab. And a taunt. Ooh, Inkling very overconfident here. And Inkling takes a stock. In the last 30 seconds, can Chebon take a stock as well in order to even up the odds and take it to sudden death? Ooh, the odds are very low here. 20 seconds remaining for Chebon to turn the tides. Chebon's percentage doesn't matter. All it takes is one stock. And Inkling's stock and taunt might be the end of it. Did Chebon just do a taunt herself? Not the time. There's 4 seconds on the clock. Chebon, do something right now! No. Meeting by taking one stock. Number 1 seed Inkling is the winner! Wow. Wow. Look at that. The damages are so similar. All it really came down to, though, was that one lucky attack Inkling got. Oof. Quite scary. Oh my goodness, it's me! Huh? Hello, I must fight now. I'm going against Darker Zelda, which I don't think I have a Dark Zelda here. Level 33. Now I kind of forgot how to play Smash Bros. So good luck to me. I gotta remember how to play as my main Mithra. But hopefully up against a level 33 Amiibo, it shouldn't be too bad. Perhaps it should give you a taste versus how these Amiibo fight versus a real person. I'm certain it's going to be a little bit of a different contest. Given Amiibo often work on a particular strategy or formula. They all seem to like things like edge guarding. But I am not an edge guarder, and I play only Pyra. So perhaps my interesting playstyle that the Amiibos may not be fully aware of will turn the tides. However, against some of the level 50s, I doubt I can fully win. Especially here, since I've just now taken a stock at 60% on a level 33 Amiibo. So interestingly enough, I don't think I am supposed to win. This is why Inkling is #1 seed and not myself. However, I can still do pretty decent as the very person who trained all these Amiibo! Now turning the tides. Darker Zelda not able to get off a smash attack on yours truly. However, I still need to be wary. I could get a kill shot at any moment. So I just need to be very particular about where I go and what I do. However, these Amiibo not seeming to know how to avoid combos like a real person would. Right now I'm just trying to stay away. I'm up in stocks by 2, and percentages are relatively even. Given the Amiibo's lack of knowing how to dodge attacks, I figure it's a safe bet, and I have 3 stock Darker Zelda. Whew. I feel like this puts me as a high contender in this contest, but only time will tell. I will have much harder opponents to face. Especially in this next contest, who I have to go up against the winner of Hugs versus Breath of the Wild Zelda. Hugs is an interesting name for an electric rodent. You'll get shocked instantly. And perhaps that's exactly level 50 Hugs versus level 31 Breath of the Wild Zelda. Ooh, I might be up against Hugs, but perhaps Zelda. I'll have to fight another Zelda, I don't know. A lot of Zelda Amiibos. Link and Zelda. Ooh, interesting combo and a quick drop. Did I give him quick drop? I think I did. That's a spirit I could give him. I think I opted to do that so that he'd get those really interesting combos. And that almost take away Breath of the Wild Zelda's first stock. Going for a quick teabag there. But somehow, the percentages are even, given the 20 level difference. The difference in experience is, seeming to only appear in the teabagging, with the lower level, lower experience player doing extra teabagging. Both falling off. It seems Hugs wanted to do a failed edge guard. Oh well. Ooh, Pidgey Hugs going for a taunt. Seemed to be working, giving Breath of the Wild Zelda's 133%. 150 now. Any decently sized electrical hug from Hugs will take her first stock. However, that doesn't mean Breath of the Wild Zelda can't even up the odds a little bit by taking a stock from Hugs. Oh, very close, very close. But a good side attack from Hugs brings him back onto stage. But really, in total, it seems Hugs is on the defensive. Ooh, and with a well-timed attack from the edge, Hugs takes the first stock. However, he still likely is on the defense. 50% on the world! What performance-enhancing drugs did I give this guy back in the day? Oh my goodness. And even with the 20 level difference and whatever drugs Hugs has, Breath of the Wild Zelda is still able to take a stock. A formidable force indeed. But will it be enough to stop drugs? Only time will tell as Pichu taunts as Breath of the Wild Zelda reaches 100%. Last time, however, Zelda reached 190% before Hugs was able to take the stock off her. Perhaps this will be the same, and Zelda will be able to turn the tides a little, even it up against the drugs. I don't know what in the world Hugs was doing there. I just assume any random thing he does is some form of taunt. I will say, Hugs seems to be adapting to Breath of the Wild Zelda. Zelda doesn't seem to be able to get as much damage off on Hugs as she was in the first minute or so of the round. This stock being much worse for her. However, once again, Breath of the Wild Zelda at 190%. Hugs not able to finish it off. Whether that is a... Oof. Never mind, just finished it off. Still though, if Hugs doesn't learn how to finish the job at an earlier time, it might look bad for his odds. Breath of the Wild Zelda still at 0% on this new stock. Being very cautious over Hugs, but me also meaning she's able to even up the odds. Ooh, and a first hit. Evens up the percentages, but not the stock, sadly. Breath of the Wild Zelda just not able to get up a good hit on Hugs. Could lead to her demise. Yeah. And that poor range doesn't seem to help anybody. However, with this extra aggression on Hugs, it seems Breath of the Wild Zelda is able to get off some extra hits. Nearly taking him off the edge and taking his second stock. Evening up a little more. Ooh. Ooh. And a well-timed meteor attack from Hugs at the end. Ugh. It seems those drugs really helped to even out the odds. It seems Hugs will be my next opponent. The next battle is the Samus. Why did I name her Samus? Not Samus, Samus versus Baron. Which honestly, I could still think is a pretty cool name for Ganondorf. He kind of looks like a Baron, and Baron's like a good, strong name. So, I like that. Let's take a look at our two competitors. Samus at level 17 and Baron at level 50. Oh! I think Baron's about to wipe the floor with Samus. But who knows? Baron might not be able to hit Samus. He might have forgotten how to hit and fight after all those years in the drawer. Ganondorf is surely one to get overconfident. Samus at 50% and Baron at... Oh! Got a hit off. Quite frankly, I'm not confident in Samus's chances. Baron already teabagging in the center of the stage while Samus does nothing about it. Oh, shame, truly. Baron is playing with his prey. It's pure torture on Samus's part. I'm not sure we'll be able to air this. Oh, a bad recovery from Samus. But perhaps it was over as soon as Baron entered the battlefield as he continues to teabag and takes a hit from Samus just to tell her that she stands no chance. Oof. If anyone was to be the main antagonist of this tournament, it's gonna be Baron. And the evil Ganondorf already teabagging and continuing to do it as he spams a single move and somehow wins. While still playing with his food. No care in the world. No, but he still has 53% there. Samus learning the teabag. Perhaps trying to anger the one who angers. But Samus forgetting how to guard. And once again, I think Baron's about to take a stock. off Samus. It's only a matter of time before he gets bored. There we go. Teabagging in the meantime. Oof. How evil of him. One evil man. Ooh, at the rate that it's going, I don't think Samus will even be able to take off the stock. It'll be a 3-stock match for Baron. Ooh. Samus now level 19. Good for you, Samus. Appreciate it. Going for those guards. But Baron realizing he doesn't need to change anything because he already is going to win. He is perfect as is, he says. Ugh. Samus unable to defeat against Baron's definition of perfection. Continues to get... Oh, and takes his stock off Baron. But Baron says, no, I am perfect as is. You simply had beginner's luck. Doing his best. But honestly, I don't think he needs to try. Samus is the only one who needs to. But Samus is learning. Figuring out how to deal with these attacks. And quite frankly, it might scare Baron just a tad, as he has to stop doing all his normal moves, only doing them far away just for show to keep the audience entertained. This level 19 now, Amiibo is doing so much better than I had suspected, at 111% on the final stock. Leveling up level 20, Baron teabagging. I don't think it'll be enough, but I think it will show Baron that he needs to work on a lot. Baron using his perfection, his perfect move to get the killing blow, laughing in the face of his enemy as he takes the final stock. This, my friends, is your true antagonist, Baron. Let's see now who will be up against Baron in this next contest. Niro versus... Why did I name him that? King Dade. Or Daddy... Daddy? I'll just call him Ching. Yeah, that's good enough. Niro versus Ching. Okay. Niro being level 30, Ching being level 24. Both being on relatively even terms. It will be a matter of who had the better training. And I frankly have no idea. But given how hard a time Baron had against a level, what, 19 up to 20 opponent, these two here who seem to be in a leisurely staring contest almost. I don't know what they're doing. What? Perhaps they will, they'll prove to be a challenge. Even still. Has Ching even thrown an attack yet? Has he done anything? Like, really, has he seriously done anything? Like, all he's done is guard. He's good at it, sure, but like, was his training to just do nothing? Like, really, surely he does something, right? Maybe he's just sandbagging until the last stock. But he seriously hasn't thrown a single attack. Niro using Ching as a punching bag. So quite honestly, he is built like one. I was so used to Ching not doing anything, I just didn't even realize that small hit Ching did on Niro. A single attack. As Ching just walks and stays at the edge of the screen. Like, really, does he lays down? Is that a taunt? Does all he do taunt his opponent? He is taunting. Like, what? Okay, he didn't attack, but it's too far away to do anything. Is this like one of those guys who only earns crowd popularity? I don't know if that's working, because he's certainly losing. And I don't think he has any chance of winning. I don't think he's gonna switch up his style, folks. I think he's going to keep doing absolutely nothing, hoping the crowd loves him. And if you love him, then fair, I guess. I mean, who wouldn't want to be fat and do nothing? So... Oh, Mewtwo takes another stock after being hit only once by Ching. It's seriously just... What? It's really sad to watch. It's a beatdown. Ching not even wanting to fight back. Only wanting to gain audience respect. Just do taunting over and over again. He only has one move and it's down taunt. Mewtwo actually kind of using the skills that he learns. Still, you know, really cautious just in case Ching is like sandbagging and he's the best of the best somehow, but something tells me that's not quite the case. As Ching reaches 130%, the end is near for this match, and for Ching's hopes of ever winning and becoming my YouTube profile banner. I don't think he really wanted it, though. Not if he came into the tournament with this. Perhaps in the darkness of the drawers that he was in for many years. All he did was sleep. Mewtwo gets an easy victory over Ching. Now to level 32, or 33. Perhaps that will be enough to beat Baron, but who knows. Whew, going into the second one. Our competitors that we already know are up against each other now. Darkest Pit versus Curbsters. We've weeded out a lot of the weak opponents. The only people left should be those of high skill and valor. Let's take a look at Darkest Pit, level 44, versus Curbsters, level 40. Very even in terms of levels. Both having decent victories in their first rounds. Pit being aggressive, but also showing off a taunt. Taunting perhaps a little too much, though Curbsters not going in enough for the counters, getting himself beaten up to 80% stock. Not stock, goodness, 80 stocks? I'd hope so. Ooh, and a quick thirst stock within the first 30 seconds from Darkest Pit. Curbsters is not able to counter. What is this madness? Has Darkest Pit been sandbagging in the first match? It was nowhere near this quick or decisive. But against a harder opponent, Darkest Pit is doing so well. Perhaps Curbsters can figure out Darkest Pit's pattern. And figure out how to dodge and counter. Leveling up, perhaps he figured it out. Ooh, a good dodge there to avoid that. But he's still up at 90%. Now up to 110. Not looking good for Curbsters. Darkest Pit is probably on some form of performance-enhancing drugs. It certainly lowers Curbster's chances, but even still, Curbster is not doing quite as well as he needs to be for this contest. A decent edge guard, but it's not enough to stop Darkest Pit. Keeping on the edge says Curbster. But Darkest Pit once again gets the inside by a good attack. Ooh, and succeeding at the edge guard, Curbsters failed so sadly to do. 3-1 in terms of stock. Darkest Pit in the lead. Not looking good for Curbsters. As Darkest Pit is only at a 75%. And Curbsters very soon to reach that number. If he doesn't turn it around somehow. 52. Darkest Pit not letting up on the pressure. Keeping it constant. And Curbsters just not using the opportunities he has so graciously been given. It's only a matter of time at this rate. Unless... Ooh. Teabagging somehow. For some reason. Perhaps Curbsters thinks he's about to take a stock. I mean, he could be. He does seem to be doing better in this section, but will it be enough, or will it be too little too late? Nearly at 100% off the edge. Darkest Pit has been known for good edge guarding. It does a little bit, but it's not enough to take Curbsters off the map, but he does a nice... Oh, a nice special attack. And it sends Curbsters flying to the sky. Just like the Warp Star he's so known for. An easy, decisive 3-minute flattened victory from Darkest Pit. A fearsome competitor for sure. Going up next in our competition is Breath of the Wild Arrow Link, who showed off his very shocking training in the first round versus number 1 seed Inkling, who all they did was take off 1 stock, and that was it. So, given their opponent was also pretty hard, but if Inkling continues that same jumping around, as it seems she is so doing, jumping from edge to edge for some reason, Breath of the Wild Link may be able to take off a stock and win the contest. 1 stock is all it takes with Inkling. Breath of the Wild Arrow Link, we already know, is very good against the jumpers, defeating Jumpman himself in the first round. However, Inkling seemed to be using the opportunities that she is given, unlike against Chebun. Perhaps Chebun was really that fearsome an opponent in the first round. Arrow Link already up. Ooh, already down a stock against Inkling. Forfeiting her normal jumpy routines to hit the guy at least a little bit extra. A little bit more than she did last round. Breath of the Wild Arrow Link keeping up a little bit of pressure, but it's not enough to defeat our jumpy number 1 seed Inkling. So dumb. Why is Inkling doing that? Did I really train Inkling to just jump from every random part of the stage? Is it the drugs, performance enhancing drugs? Definitely has some, it looks like. That is insane. Ugh. Arrow Link. Ooh. Not looking good. Is she going to edgeguard? No, she just threatens it. Okay. Of course. Keeping her nonchalant strategy. Going for a taunt there. Breath of the Wild Arrow Link down 2 stocks. Not looking good for him. Perhaps Chebun was really that fearsome an opponent. Ooh, what a shameful loss in the first round from Chebun. But that's what happens when you're placed up against our number 1 seed in the first round. Breath of the Wild Arrow Link. Still trying to defend against the jumps. But Inkling knows how to defend against that, unlike the famous Jumpman. Ooh, and edge guards at low percent. That's what we like to see from our number 1 seed. Oh, look how smug she is. Going up against Darkest Pit in the next round. It's gonna be hard for her. Now up to me again. Oh boy. I'm going up against Hugs, the Pichu on performance-enhancing drugs, who did very well in his first round. However, I realize that he just doesn't know how to get in the kill shot. So, perhaps I could use that to my advantage. Clearly he is on performance-enhancing drugs. I just need to keep up the pressure here. He doesn't seem to be doing very well with pressure. So perhaps... Ooh, goodness. In just 2 hits, though, takes off 50%. Oh my goodness. I have my work cut out for me if I'm going to win this. This is why I didn't think I was going to win. Because I don't have drugs. I keep it clean. My one saving grace is his very low use of those smash attacks that he would so lovingly need right now. Whew, and I'm able to get off the first stock, given to how light Pichu is as a character. However, I'm still overly cautious, like, seriously. I don't believe myself to be the winner. Oh my goodness. Seriously. Like, really. 165. If this Pichu knew how to kill, I would be dead. Like, this match would be over dead. Whew. Quick drop. Ooh! I'm not used to quick drop. Taking me off the stage. I'm having to focus here. This Pichu is giving me a run for my money. However, I'm at 190%. That's his kill range. But as soon as this man learns smash attacks, I am dead. I'm dead meat. I stand no chance. Oh! No! Okay, I'm still ahead. No, no. Decent combo. I'll give off a taunt. Might as well. He taunts me, I taunt him. I'm ahead 1 stock. But these drugs are really no joke. Like, seriously. That quick fall is utter pain. I have no solution to quick fall. Oh my goodness, he edge guarded me! Our stocks are equal. Hugs might win this. Ooh. If he realized how well that quick fall is and uses it again, I am once again dead meat. I need to stay on the stage. And I need to keep him off. No. Off the stage. No. No. Don't you dare. Don't you dare take this from me. Okay. That was so close, though. I thought I was dead for sure. But somehow, I am still in this tournament. Oh, pure skill. This was one of the easier performance-enhancing drug one. Simply because he doesn't know how to do smash attacks. I will be going up against the winner of Baron versus New 2. Quite honestly, I'm a little scared about Baron here. Especially if I go up against him. He knows how to do smash attacks. Take me off the stage. New 2? I don't know. But Baron was doing badly against Samus. Well, I wouldn't say badly. But Samus did take his stock. Let's see how this fight goes. Baron level 50 versus New 2 level 33.
3, 2, 1, go!
Will Baron's overconfidence lose him the fight? Or will New 2 just be too new and not with the trend? I don't know. Not know the fashion of the old man. Be overdone by perfection. So far, a relatively equal contest. Very surprising, given Baron's perfection and status. Ooh, but getting off a nice attack. Oh my goodness, a kill from 60% by Baron. He knows very well how to do his smash attacks. He just needs to get up to that percent and he needs to land them. But against an opponent like Newtwo, who seems to be new to the sport, not enough experience under his belt, he might very well fall for the tricks that Baron holds as an old timer. Ooh, but Baron not able to recover from the stage, and it's equal still. Oh my goodness. Newtwo might stand a chance at winning, even after Baron's insane first stock. Trying the same strategy again. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, he says. It's in his autobiography. Because he's so confident he's made one. It's called The Life of a Perfect Man by Baron. It's a New Donk Time bestseller. As he takes yet another stock off Newtwo with his signature smash attack. Ooh. Just barely out of kill range, though. Now into kill range. It's not looking good for Newtwo. Baron seems to have learned. Oh, 120%. Baron able to load on that percentage and then end it all in a single moment. What a nice combo by Newtwo. Puts Baron also into kill range. But can Newtwo capitalize like Baron is so easily capable of? Ooh, both percentages are evened. Stock, however, is not in Baron's. It is in Baron's favor. Going for the grab. And then the nice sword pool. Oh! As soon as Baron blocked, Newtwo didn't stand a chance. An easy win for the perfect man, Baron. No! Newtwo leveled up. Baron's gonna take credit of all the Newtwo's victories from now on. On to a heavily anticipated match. We have Darkest Pit, a fearsome competitor, beating out one of the fan favorites of Curbsters in the second round. In such an easy victory, too, versus #1 seed of Inkling. Quite frankly, it is anyone's game. We just have to see who will win. Darkest Pit certainly not as easy an opponent as Inkling had in her last round. Perhaps the normal strategy of just jumping isn't going to quite work. Darkest Pit leveling up. Becoming an even more formidable opponent. Inkling already at 50%, not able to dodge Darkest Pit's attacks like she could with somebody like Chebun. Perhaps Inkling can turn it around like she did in the last contest, the last match she participated in. But I'm not too sure. Inkling seems to be learning Darkest Pit's maneuvers, being able to dodge them. We might once again have a single stock match. Ooh, Inkling edge guarding though. Ooh, made me a little worried there. We see a stock be taken so early on. But instead, it's the tide turning toward Inkling. Just as is normal in her home game. Taunting Inkling. Inkling thinks she's got this. They don't call her the #1 seed for nothing. Ooh. Oh, but Darkest Pit getting a lucky stock off of a counter move. Ooh. Inkling taking that personally. and quickly taking a stock from Darkest Pit just to even up the tide once more. Inkling won't take her opponent winning for an answer. Ooh, a nice combo from Darkest Pit. Leading into even more combos, leading the pressure on to Inkling, and she's just not able to get out. Goes over to the edge, Darkest Pit edge guarding, but Inkling able to make it back up. Darkest Pit guarding against Inkling's roller attack, but not able to capitalize. Darkest Pit taking a stock off number 1 seed Inkling. Oh my goodness. Darkest Pit might win this one. He's just too good. But Inkling, once again, still taking that personally. Really going so much more aggressive against Darkest Pit after the stock has been taken. But perhaps she's tired out, not able to continue quite as well as she was before. Darkest Pit once again trying his best to deal with Inkling's maneuverability strategies. Ooh, had a bit of a hard time. Inkling choosing to taunt as well instead of taking the counterattack opportunity. That could very well be the water in her fall. Trying for the famous roller. But Darkest Pit's already learned that. Is that all you got, he says. Oh, a pure taunt directly to her soul. Inkling taking another stock, evening up the stocks. Inkling still 63%. It's not looking good for her, but it's still anyone's game as we have 3 minutes left on the clock. Sudden death is not likely for these two. Each wanting to take out their anger on the other. Ooh, and one of their roller attacks hits. And then a bomb. Looking good for Inkling right now. But the edge guard's not looking good. Ooh. Very close, very close. Inkling up at 100%. That is a definite kill range for Darkest Pit. Inkling taking this very cautiously, but he has the roller. Is she capitalizing? No! Pit just gets out just in time, but she tries again. And it fails. Ooh, once more. And smash attacks, and she wins! She's able to take the stock. Oh my goodness. She turned it from nearly a full loss to a victory. They don't call her the #1 seed for no reason. Oh my goodness. Now that was an exciting match. Oh boy. Oh boy. Whoever goes in the finals will go against #1 seed Inkling. And it's either me or Baron. Oh no. I lack performance enhancing drugs, and Baron knows how to smash attack. The antagonist of him versus me. Who is just kind of decent at it, at the game. I gotta be very careful. Baron very capable of killing me at any moment. It only took him a few hits to take out another fighter. But he doesn't seem to be doing anything here. And I don't know why. Oh! Instantly at 30%, 50%. It is fully even. But a good timed hit from me takes him off the stage. And a nice up B gives me my first stock. I need to keep on the pressure from Baron. He's going to keep trying his perfect move, for it cannot fail him, he says in his autobiography. Is it auto? No, it's his normal biography. Maybe he has an autobiography too. I just need to keep the pressure on, but I need to stay away. Ooh. Oh, no. Get out. No! Ugh, he took my stock. It goes entirely through shield. Nothing is safe against this man. They don't call it a perfect technique for nothing. But he doesn't seem to be able to dodge my moves at all. No! Oh, I forgot! Oh my goodness. That nearly killed me at like 7%. Whoa. I'm nearly about to take off another stock from him, I believe. Oh, but he's evened it up now. No! No. Okay. I used the time that it took to charge up his move. Or to take him down, but I'm still at 100%. Any move that he puts on me will kill. Oh, but I only... Okay. I'm doing decent here. Yeah, you want to teabag? Sure, go ahead, man. Teabag me all you want. Go on. You're not gonna win. Come on. You're not there yet, buddy. You're not there yet. You're not a perfect man, huh? You're not a perfect man. With a sweet, swift victory. It's me who wins? Like, quite frankly, I didn't expect me to get past the second round. I trained these guys to beat me. Am I just that much better now? Or, like what? We're in the final round. Me versus #1 seed, Inkling. Still really didn't expect this. So, I'll give it my best, I guess.
Go!
I remember Inkling was quite a formidable force during training. And I can barely do anything because she has a performance-enhancing drugs. However, she has been known for her not really doing much until her hand has been forced. But either way, she's taking me. Oh my goodness. She is taking me home. Pyra, just not apparently a good character to take on. I was such a mobile foe. Or perhaps, more accurately, Inkling is just too good. Because they don't call her the #1 seed for nothing. I'm able to get off more hits. But the spirits known as performance-enhancing drugs are just a little too much. And she's still able to get off a few decent, good hits on me. Being able to dodge my attacks at a very decent rate. I can't have her take me off the stage. It's very possible. Oh no. Get out of there. It's very possible we can get a repeat of the very first match. It'll all come full circle. And a single stock will determine the victory. She's throwing me for a loop. I'm at 200%. How am I not dead yet? I am like outright panicking. What am I supposed to do? She's only at 70. That's not quite enough for me to take out such a good opponent like she is. It's not looking good for me, folks. But I need to go back on all that we've learned in this tournament. What's important? What's good? I need to keep up the pressure. I can't do nothing like she is. And I need to do smash attacks. First stock, claim to me. Second stock, claim to her. Right after. The tides have been evened. Inkling just not doing those attacks that she quite needs to do. No, now taking me up to 70%. Right off the bat. Oh no. Ah, I don't make it. Ooh, that's a very quick stock from her. This could end at any minute, folks. Oh boy. No. An easy 50%. I need to be more cautious. But I need to keep on the pressure. I need to be aware of what my opponent is doing, and I need to be able to counter it. Inkling did good against Breath of the Wild Arrow Link. She knows how to deal with those up aerial attacks. There's no point in doing those. I need to come up with a different strategy. Oh. Perfect guards me. And I stand no chance. Gets out of my block. Or my grab quickly. And I take her off the stage even still. Perhaps I could learn from Baron and spam this one attack. It's not working for me. Baron is not a perfect man. Of course I need to realize. For he was an antagonist, but I was the one who beat him. I am the hero of the story, and I am the one who wins. Okay, no, I lost. And the winner, folks, of our tournament, the banner stakes, is Inkling. Everybody give a round of applause for Inkling. Congratulations. Woo! You did it, Inkling. Wow, much appreciated. Good work to you, Inkling. And thank you, audience, for watching this banner stakes. Champion is Inkling.